Hello, young explorers. Welcome back to our news channel. Students, today we have two news articles. So, in the first article, we will understand why high LDL cholesterol it is usually considered an adult problem. It is now seen even in young people, including those in their 20s. And then in the second half, we dive into the constitution of India and one of its most powerful features, Article 32. Okay, so Article 32, it basically a right that allows every citizen to go directly to Supreme Court if their fundamental rights are violated. So sit back, relax, and let's understand these news articles. Now, students, first thing first, what exactly is cholesterol? Students, cholesterol is, let's say that you imagine your body is a busy city. Okay, and inside that city you have workers delivering important building materials. So cholesterol is one of those materials it which helps in building cell walls, hormones, vitamin D. So cholesterol itself is not bad, dear students, as it is projected, but it is something our body needs it. But the problem starts when there is too much of it in the blood. Okay, and excess of everything is bad. एक श्लोक भी है संस्कृत में, सर्वत्र अ, अति सर्वत्र वर्जते. Right, excess of everything is bad. So just like a city where too many trucks crowd the roads, so too much of cholesterol is bad. Okay, now we have two kinds of cholesterol. Okay, so first is LDL. LDL, and dear students, second one is HDL. HDL. ओके, अब ये LDL HDL क्या है? देखो, LDL को इमेजिन करो, थिंक ऑफ LDL एज अ lorry carrying fat. Its full form is low density lipoprotein. ठीक है, इसका एक्चुअल जो डेफिनेशन है वो लो डेंसिटी लाइपोप्रोटीन है, बट इसको आप क्या कह सकते हो? लिटर डिलीवरी लॉरी, ऐसे आप याद कर सकते हो. लिटर 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 मतलब क्या होता है? कचड़ा. लिटर डिलीवरी लॉरी. So think of LDL as a lorry carrying fat. But this lorry sometimes drops fat on the roads, your arteries. And the roads get narrow. It slows down traffic and you can have heart problems later. That is why LDL is called bad cholesterol. ठीक है, तो जैसे कि LDL को आप इमेजिन करो कि ये ट्रक जैसा है और ट्रक में क्या है? फैट भरा हुआ है, पूरा फैट भरा हुआ है. अब ये ऐसा एक ट्रक है ना कि जैसे आपकी जो आर्टरीज है, आर्टरीज को आप इमेजिन करो कि रोड है. ठीक है, तो ये जब LDL पास होता है, ये ट्रक जब पास होता है, ये क्या करता है? रास्ते से बीच बीच में ये फैट गिराता चला जाता है. अब अगर ये फैट गिराता जाएगा तो क्या होगा? रोड ब्लॉक हो जाएंगे, ट्रैफिक स्लो डाउन हो जाएगा. So that is why LDL, students, it's called bad cholesterol. Okay, अब दूसरा क्या है? Second one we have is HDL. HDL, although real full form is something else. Okay, high density lipoprotein. High density lipoprotein है, लेकिन इसको हम as of for now we are calling it helpful dustbin loader. So imagine HDL like a cleaning truck. ओके, क्लीनिंग ट्रक जैसे ये रोड है, इसमें जो भी कचरा होगा, जो भी फैट ड्रॉप होगा, ओके, इट्स जॉब इज टू पिक अप द फैट ड्रॉप्ड बाय LDL and carried away safely. So that is why HDL is called good cholesterol. Okay, so a healthy body has both lower LDL and higher HDL. ठीक है, तो HDL is good, LDL bad. Okay, now what is the news? Doctors in India and worldwide are noticing that high cholesterol is no longer a 40-year-old uncle problem. It is happening even in younger population, 20s, 30s, उनमें भी हो रहा है. Why? क्यों? ऐसा क्यों हमें देखने को मिल रहा है? आप सबको पता है, यू नो द रीजन, मॉडर्न फूड हैबिट्स, टू मच ऑफ फास्ट फूड, ओके, स्नैक्स जिसमें बहुत बैड फैट्स हिडन होता है, शुगरी ड्रिंक्स, केक्स, पेस्ट्रीज, चिप्स, इंस्टेंट नूडल्स, even foods that look healthy may have trans fats. ओके, अब और क्या चीज देखने को मिल रहा है? ठीक है, एक तो वन थिंग इज डाइट, सेकेंड इज सिटिंग फॉर लॉन्ग आवर्स. Children, teens, adults, they sit for online classes, gaming, social media, homework, tuition. अब ज्यादा देर नहीं बैठना, आपको बोला जाता है ना कि बीच बीच में मूवमेंट होते रहना चाहिए. इवन इफ यू आर सिटिंग फॉर ऑनलाइन क्लास, जैसे हम अप्लाइड एजुकेशन में करते हैं, तो बीच बीच में आपको माइक्रो एक्सरसाइजेस यू नीड टू कीप ऑन डूइंग. Okay, so because sitting too much slows fat burning and LDL rises. Then stress and lack of sleep. See, students, when we don't sleep properly now, our body releases a chemical called cortisols. Okay, cortisols. What is cortisol? Cortisol is, students, it's a stress hormone. It increases hunger, cravings, and fat storage. Okay, and sometimes, students, you know, it's not someone's fault at all. There's genetic condition called familial hypercholesterolemia, where even very thin or active people have high LDL. So if parents had high cholesterol early, children might too. Okay, but wait a second, what are some hidden triggers? So even after eating healthy, LDL can stay high if आप बोलोगे कि yes, we are only eating food, junk food once in a while, but what if that food contains hidden trans fats? Okay, then it will again trigger the high LDL. And then some people are having thyroid issues, so again hidden trigger. Smoking or exposure, some adults they smoke, even if it's passive smoking, second hand smoking, then again it can trigger LDL. PCOS in girls, certain medications, and if someone is not doing physical activity, exercise is also good for our body, na? Okay, so young people, how they can manage it? First of all, eating a balanced diet. We need to include more fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, lean protein. है ना, यहाँ पे एक चीज मेंशन किया गया है, that we need to have good fats. Okay, good fats. Good fats कहाँ से मिलेगा? एवोकाडो हो गया, olive oil. These are healthy fats. And movement of our body is very important. So here it is said that at least we should aim for 150 minutes of exercise per week. Per week. So simple activities like brisk walking, cycling, skipping, swimming, and at least 8 to 9 8 to 9 hours for growing children. Okay, because good sleep means that there is better metabolism. Okay, and limiting junk food. See, sometimes once in a while you can have it, okay, but what we need is we need to control it. And choosing, you see, even if we are eating fast food, okay, then again we have to make conscious choices whether we are preferring those foods which have high trans fat, or whether we are looking for something like a healthier option. Okay, because nowadays we can actually have any of it. अब देखोगे आप तो बहुत healthy options are also available. All right, and secondly, most importantly, last point is, even if someone is feeling healthy, a simple blood test once in a while, it actually helps a lot. So you can have this discussion with your family members. Okay, now students, let's go to the next article. Next article is regarding, students, like I said earlier, article 32. So imagine, students, you are playing a game and games have rules. Everyone must follow them. Similarly, a country has rules too, and some rules are so important and that it gives rights for the people. So there are something called fundamental rights. Fundamental rights, I think we have covered this many times in our mentorship session, and I hope even students who are in younger classes, 5th 6th 7th, आपको भी पता होगा कि fundamental rights क्या हैं. They are very important, right? Okay, तो क्या क्या included है fundamental rights में? Right to equality, right to worship, right against exploitation, बहुत सारे ऐसे राइट्स इसमें इंक्लूडेड है. ओके, और जो ये 6 फंडामेंटल राइट्स है, इट कीप एवरी सिटीजन सेफ एंड फ्री. नाउ टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट आर्टिकल 32. आर्टिकल 32 फंडामेंटल राइट है. कौन सा राइट है आर्टिकल 32? राइट टू कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल रेमेडीज. सो back in 1946, what happened? When India was making the constitution, one big debate happened. Okay, what is this big debate? If people are given rights, how will they protect them? अब अगर मान लो लोगों को राइट्स दे दिया, लेकिन कोई प्रोविजन नहीं बनाया कि वो अपने राइट्स को कैसे प्रोटेक्ट करेंगे, तो उसको फायदा क्या हुआ फिर, है ना? So Ambedkar that time said something powerful. He said that rights without remedies are meaningless. This means if you have a right but no solution when someone breaks it, the right is useless. So he created Article 32. And this article gives citizens the power to go directly to the Supreme Court if their fundamental rights are violated. Okay? If someone's fundamental right is violated, they can directly approach Supreme Court. So Ambedkar called it the heart and soul of the Constitution. Very important. Okay, for example, if someone is treated badly because of their caste or gender, what they can do? They can approach Supreme Court, and Article 32 will protect them. Similarly, if someone is punished for expressing an honest opinion peacefully, they can go to the Supreme Court. Okay, so Chief Justice of India, who is Chief Justice of India? Yes, CGI BR Gavai. So he recently explained something. He said that Article 32 came from Ambedkar's vision. It helps citizens stand up for themselves and it allows people to directly approach the Supreme Court. इससे क्या होगा? हमारी जो डेमोक्रेसी है वो स्ट्रेंथन होता है, क्योंकि हमारा जो पूरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, इट स्टैंड्स ऑन 4 पिलर्स. ओके, 4 पिलर्स पे ये हमारा पूरा संविधान, हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन खड़ा है. कौन से 4 पिलर्स? Justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. And he also said that everyone, especially students, should read these speeches of Constituent Assembly to understand how the Constitution took shape. Okay, तो जो students higher classes में है, you can read those speeches. All right, and one more thing that CGI Gavai said, that Ambedkar's idea that he actually praised this idea that the constitution is not a stone. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई एक constitution है कि बस एकदम permanent है, stone जैसा है. Our constitution, students, we should be proud of it. It's a living, evolving document. ये अपने आप में evolve होता रहता है, ये जिंदा है. It's not a stone. That's why we have amendments. Our leaders can change the constitution to make it fair, inclusive and modern. For example, जैसे पहले reservation of backward classes नहीं था, it was added, okay, to reduce inequalities. All right, तो आज हमने 2 news articles we have covered. In the first, we studied about LDL and HDL and how they are like traffic in our arteries. LDL is bad, HDL good. Okay, so it keeps the traffic moving. Then we cover Article 32, which is like a safety shield. All right, so students, that will be all for today. Thank you for listening. Stay curious, stay healthy and keep learning. Bye bye.